Flip it. Flip it. We can adjust this. Move this a little bit. And adjust that. We can move that. So then, y'all can see my timber stuff. Yeah. There we go. He's mostly just a feeling guy, so we're not going to call him up. I like Eric Brown. Damon's not really showing anything. Alex Verdugo's solid. Definitely going to call Milt down. I think Drew might actually win the center field spot. Austin Meadows will just be there, and Pollock will be a platoon guy there as well. Alright. Let's hop into it. Hudson's gonna get the start. Yeah, he can still play left. Nah, I want to give him the start, and then I want to give Milt in right, and then I want to do Elijah Green. Where is he? For Austin Meadows. We'll move Milt down, move him up. Actually, who's fast? He's pretty fast. Yeah, alright, we'll move these guys around. Oh, he can play. Yeah, we'll have Tony Kemp, who we just signed. There we go. But he'll bat like. Actually, he can bat off, lead off. There we go. Boom. Of course. Boom. Now we can do it. Alright. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize Damon is struggling like that. 0.83. See it. Facing Altuve and the Astros. What a great play. What a play. That was a web gem right there.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Come on, let's get him.
One ball.
Way outside. Got him with the hot cheese. Cheddar cheese.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Alright, good changeup. Let's hit him with the inside slider. I'll take the check swing, and then this is probably be very ballsy, but I'll do the... Yeah. I figured that was gonna happen. I didn't even realize there was a shift either, so... Right? Hosed him with the cheese. I didn't even realize I was gonna get him with that, but... I didn't even know we did a shift on Jordan there.
Ball one.
Son of a bitch. I dare you. Tony Kemp, we just signed him. Like, I just signed him like a couple of hours before. Like this afternoon, I was like, alright. Just picked up a bunch of other guys to fill out the spring training roster and all that. Oh, what a play. He's going to be safe, though, but I'll take it. As, you know, he's still getting used to shortstop, but I will absolutely take that play. Alright, we get out of the jam. That's what I want to see from Benson. Or Hudson, excuse me. Kyle Tucker, that's who. Yeah, Kemp is pretty solid. Let's see. I forget. I guess I'll go over the player stats. So, Joey's been killing it. He's not in today. But yeah, he's been killing it. Kevin Soriano's really been killing it. Matt Lehman, I think he has 3 errors. But, like, he's been crushing the ball. So, yeah, he leads all spring training with 3 errors, but I'll still take it. Let's see. Strikeouts, yeah, Omar. 2nd overall pick, Robert. A lot of guys are struggling. But Francisco Mejia, he's doing pretty well. Drew Gilbert, who's probably going to win the center field job, he's doing pretty well. Milt Benjamin's holding on his own. Top prospect in, I would say, our entire organization right now. Oh, I just missed it too. Oh. There we go. Son of a bitch. I'm always early. It's either early or late. It's never in between. See, there it goes again. Early. We're 9-4, if I checked. We're like tied for first. Yeah, Corbin Burns did go to Houston. I forgot about that. Yeah, he went to Houston. But we're like tied. It's like a 3-way tie between a couple of teams for the top of the grapefruit, whatever it is. Where's my water? Hold on. There we go. Lamio energy will help. Hopefully. Yeah, and Juan Soto went to the Mets, and Kershaw went to the Mets too, and then they re-signed Scherzer again. So I think like Scherzer and Kershaw are gonna be like their bullpen guys, and then they got Juan Soto too. And son of a bitch. So we're probably gonna be playing them a lot, and for the years to come, obviously. Oh no, strikeout. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Yeah, Omar's been struggling. He's caffeine. Yeah, I mean, I just got into coffee, but I don't know. I figured Mio Energy, that's for me. I don't know. I don't like carbonated stuff, so I don't really drink Red Bull and all that stuff. Son of a bitch. Didn't need to swing at that. Yeah, Pena's feeling the sophomore. Hopefully he gets all the rust off for opening day, because don't want him to have a sophomore slump. Not what you want to see from second in NL Rookie of the Year? Yeah, second. And then Elijah Green, who hasn't been terrible, but it's just I've been hitting the ball better with Drew Gilbert, and I don't know. I'm tempted to put Green down in AAA for a little bit, let him rock, even though he's been up in the majors for a couple years, for at least a year now. But I don't think it would hurt him. I think he's only like 22, 23. Gets past Jeremy Pena. Yeah. Nah, it's just, I don't know. Just never liked carbonated stuff, so I was a dentist's dream. I didn't drink soda. Milk Benjamin. Oh. That was beautiful. The Tigers compensation pick, I believe, as well, which is crazy because the guy that they drafted before was no, he might have been the Rangers. I don't know. I get it mixed up between the Rangers and the Tigers, but either way, he was definitely worth the trade for the first round pick, because that was a moonshot. All right. Well, you know what? Just because I don't like the Astros.
Count 1-0.
I also want to test the theory if, like, I can actually beam him in the head. There we go. Let's see if your buzzer warned you about that. Oh, can he make a web gem too? Oh! That was so close. I was so close from making it from just doing it all. Oh yeah, give me that. I can't believe I messed up. Yeah, I gotta do that when I get out of this game. I forgot about that. You reminded me of that. Oh, and he just stole. Yeah, I'm still mad about the whole Astros thing. Not a big fan of Altuve. More Correa though, because like, but those two guys really are the ones that I don't like at all. Sit down. Yeah, Hudson's not putting up bad stats. I mean, the 306 ERA is good. The whip is amazing. But I haven't really started like Zach Plesac, who is our ace. He hurt his back one spring training, and I basically just shut him down. I was like, it's not worth it. We know he's kind of our ace, so why force it? Yeah. This Damon Cannon, our second round pick from 2 years ago, is struggling. Like, I'm tempted to call him down within the next couple of games because it's bad. Alright. Well, I did it with my Tiger season where I did the contracts and it didn't go too badly. But also, that draft class was terrible. Like, I had the 15th overall pick, and he was just not good closer at all. He was like C potential, or like low B, high C potential. Yeah, it was just not fun. Why did I swing at that? Son of a bitch. Oh, I didn't realize he had wristbands on. I thought that was the shadow for a second. Ooh. And we get the bloop. I think he's a speedster, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Oh, wow. He's not. I mean, he is older. I don't know. I thought he was a lot quicker than it says. But we're also 2 years in, so he's probably getting up there. The tires on the car are a little worn out there. Matt Lehman. Gotta figure that out. Definitely worth the trade so far. Only in spring training. I don't miss Abrams. I don't miss Wood. This man is, I mean, he's gonna get a flyout, but this dude is just amazing. Almost. Holy shit. A little too close for comfort. Alright. We're gonna speed it up. Pena, no. Alright, we'll try Milt again. See if he could go 2 for 2. I'm surprised they still have Corbin Burns in. Usually after like 3 or 4 innings, they're like pulling him out. Hi, Bebu. Oh, that was maybe it. Not really, but. Oh, almost. I don't know why that guy was standing up. Alright. We gotta make him work. I love the high stuff. It's so hard for me. I don't care where it is. I just love the cheddar. Son of a... Get out. No, I hate you. Alright. We'll put in... Who do we want to put in? Put in Tink, our boy. State of the franchise's favorite, Tink. Look at that. Shut down. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Bottom 5. Third and first? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll take the sack fly, but... I thought it was going to go over his head. But again, I'll take the sack fly. All right. I'm expecting big things for Kyber. We gave him a contract extension. After, I think this year he's going to jump to like 7, 8 million. Could be 2 years. Oh, Tank. You dick. Alright, no. Hold on. I think I gotta show the contract. Where is it? Okay, yeah, so he is jumping from 1.2 to 8.7. Like that. He does have an all-star, but I don't know. The catching market wasn't great, so I figured I could sign him. Maybe it was a mistake, but it's 3-3 Milt. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So he did get an extension. All right. So, I mean, I feel a sneeze coming on. I mean, those are our stats last couple of years. Like 251, 272. Okay, so the average is really good. He is, the last 2 years, he's been hitting the ball really well. On base percentage is pretty good. The errors, you know, and the WAR's pretty good too. Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. There's not a lot of great catchers in free agency, so it's kind of like, you know, sign him. Worst case is I trade for a younger one. Like, it is what it is. But I mean, at least he's an all-star, so it's not like I'm paying. I don't want to say no one like $8 million. Like, okay, he was an all-star. Like, he's one of the more better catchers in the National League. Not the best, but he's up there per se. Damn it, Tink. You had one job. One job. One job. There we go. God damn it. That was a good hit ball, too. Damn, I thought it was 8 million, good money. Oh, okay. See, it's just because like everyone's so cheap money-wise on my team right now. It's like, oh, $8 million. That's a lot. It just feels weird because mostly everyone is like not even a millionaire or only a millionaire. So it's kind of like $8 million. That's, am I overpaying him? But yeah, I mean, he's a solid catcher and he's still young too. So Clark Schmidt, yeah, why not? We'll put him in the game. Verdugo, yeah, ground out. You're a last hope. There. He did hit a 2-run shot, but sorry. Tank blew it for us. Tink. Tink. What are we gonna do with you, dog? Is he gonna get it? Oh, that was a great effort, though. I thought for a second maybe, but... Alright. No, I can't pinch hit? What the hell? Maybe now? Okay. Let's see. He can play third base. Who in the ever-living fuck can play third? There we go. Miles Dwyer. I can hit with him. And he's pretty quick. So, as soon as I watch, he's going to strike out. Ex-girlfriend's parents can't see his tape for Tinkerbell. Yeah, see, I struck out. See, now that's funny. Yeah. We love that. Tinkerbell, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I think I've seen Peter Pan like once, twice. It ain't for me, man, but I know my cousin was really into it. Hey. You know what? Yeah, I know he's not hurt, but so contract extensions, I'm not giving Mackenzie Gore anything yet, because his stats are god awful. But hopefully being the number 2, number 3 guy helps his stats a little bit. But 74 games started, 17-32, ERA over 5. Yeah, Peter Pan is weird, if you think about it. Not signing James Paxton or Chavez or even Brady House, because I might trade him. But he's hitting 210. He's on the trading block, even though his contract's cheap. Dude has just not been producing that great, so it's more of a prove it year for him. I'm gonna Kevin. What? Well, why would we do that? Kevin seems like a swell guy. Alright, whatever. No. I'm gonna actually put Schultz in. Please, Zach. I'm gonna put Tink in. There you go. All the young guys get to show out. Alright. I don't care. I'm doing Kevin this game. Did you see that? Noah Schultz was so tall he couldn't even fit in the loading screen. So they do have Soto, Alonso, Lindor, Nimmo. That Samuels guy was 3rd, 4th in NL voting. Kevin did change his batting stance as well. I wasn't the biggest fan of his batting stance, so I changed it. And it's clearly been showing with his average so far.
Ball 1, no strike.
Yeah, I'm repping Denver. I also figured I would stream tonight since there's not a game on, so I'd stopped or I watched it on my phone for a little bit, and then near the 4th quarter is when I put it back on the TV. It was kind of crazy though, the whole ending. It's been the first 2 games were definitely emotional roller coasters for sure.
Hey, like you can up there, kid, huh?
Hey, in a West Coast team on the East Coast is hard, because if they have a game on the weekday, it's yeah, I know Judge has changed it a couple of times. Not as drastic as, Kevin, but yeah, the games are at 11:30 at night. When you gotta work the next day, it's come on, man. So 8:30 I can do, even if it's only watching the first half, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, you were midstream. I was watching in the corner as I took a terrible pitch there. Yeah, I was. So your stream was up in the corner while I was watching it on my phone. / the box score too. Because when you were streaming, it was when Jamal Murray was like going off because he was pitching, or he was playing terrible. Unfortunately, I'm a night shift. See, nah,
on, baby.
I wish. I gotta wake up early, so I don't even stay up that late. It's crazy. But yeah, no, it's... So he was shooting terrible, and then like the fourth quarter, he just dropped like 20 as we get a base hit, like 20 of his 37 or something in the fourth. Yeah, he was cooking. Like he was Jamal Murray. Like, man, I don't want Tyler Wade, Danny Turner, Faulkner. Yeah, we'll get at bat with Faulkner. Why not? See what he can do. Porter Jr. was solid. I still think he could be a way better defender, but, you know. There we go. Perfect. He has hit a home run. So I did move him to first, and he's still a 72. So he's just going to be 72 wherever he goes in the infield. But I just figured he could be first because his fielding is like in the 20s. It's disgustingly horrible. Like, I think I'm a better fielder than him. Oh, Edward Diaz is in. I didn't even realize. Shit. I'm gonna sound like a terrible person. I hope he recovers, but I'm kind of glad he's not playing only because of the trumpets. I found that very annoying. But I also get the Mets that, like, you know, they haven't had a lot to hold on to, so they're gonna do the trumpets and whatnot. So I get that. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan once they like actually brought the guy to do it. But then some people be like, oh, well, what about, you know, Mariano with Sandman? Like, as we get strikeout. Yeah, but like Sandman, one, it's just a really good song. But two, I'm pretty sure they only played it when there's like live. I could be wrong when his jersey was getting retired. Like that's fine. But I also get it, promotion night stuff. Oh, I wish too. I would assign, like, I don't even know who I would sign the trumpets to. Like, Oh, the Red. Oh, I did not know that the Reds had his brother. I'd maybe Brady House. Brady House could get, you know. All right, we're gonna do this because Mackenzie Gore's starting. He's struggling. I don't care. You're gonna deal with it. Pollock, really don't care. I want to get as many reps for the young guys as possible. Faulkner, you're probably done. I'm gonna try Brady. Chavez will go. Nah, we'll try Faulkner. We'll try what he can do at first. There we go. I tried to play it, and of course they claimed it. I'm not surprised at all. That's just what they do. I forget. I have not even gotten a hit with Edgar yet. He's a promising catcher, though. Oh, funky bounce. Of course, you got copyrighted. That's why I turn off the music on this, even if it's just bland music. Just don't, rather not get copyrighted.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maybe Matt? Matt would deserve. He gives off Trumper vibes. Come on, baby. That's probably not a home run, but I will take a double, maybe. All right, it is a home run. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful swing. Because sometimes with these walls, like, you're like, oh, is it going? Is it going? And it's gone. Next thing you know. Oh. I mean, the music, I don't really listen to the music anyways. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes when I play it by myself, like, I listen to my own music or podcasts, so it's like, it is what it is. Ooh, great stuff. I forget they have Vladdy Daddy because of the big Jazz Chisholm Vlad swap trade, which to me that makes no sense, but deep fly ball, but that's gonna be a fly out. But shut up, man. I love Luis Arias. Luis Arias is an automatic, like, anything with a hit. He's just I mean, maybe not Triple Crown, but he was a walking just, like, my Twins in 21, dude was just a monster. He won like 3-4 batting titles. Was my number 2 hitter. At one point, I think I put him down at like the 9th hitter, so then like there was an extra guy, like, you know, to help the lead off and stuff. Like, he was the 9th, and then Byron Buxton was lead off, and just was amazing. Oh, I thought we were gonna get his first hit. Oh. You do listen to other stuff? What other stuff you listen to? Podcasts? What type of music? Oh, solid hit, but it ain't going nowhere. I listen to my brother's podcast because here and there he'll drop me, be like, oh, you know, shout out Justin, you know, this and that. Like, I think the Super Bowl, he mentioned it. That was the most he mentioned me. Which was like, I think the first or second episode, but yeah. But I also know his buddy too. We went to the same school, had a class together too, so it's more of just supporting them. And then, honestly, I want to get back into Two Bears, One Cave, because my wife loves Bert Kreischer. She got me hooked on him. And then, like, we've seen him in Rochester, Syracuse twice. Never Buffalo, because I'm not a big fan of Buffalo. I don't like. I went to see Bill Burr at Key Bank, and that was just a shit show. Like, we didn't get out of the parking lot for like almost an hour and a half. It was like we didn't even move. Like, I would have been fine if we moved inches, but we didn't at all. Podcast streams, YouTube videos, mostly hip hop. See, I haven't. I should probably download music for videos, but I don't like the YouTube generic stuff that they've given. So you might need to help me to find music, because I did find some on Clip Art. Is it Clip Art? No, not Clip Art. Clipchamp, the video editing software that I have, and they've hit me with the copyright, but well, it's because it's like and I get like most cities, it's like crowded, like everything's on top of each other, but like Rochester's not that bad. Syracuse is not. I feel like Buffalo is like super duper, like everything's like right on top. like, for a hockey rink, like, it was not a very big hockey rink. It's like a very rinky-dink hockey rink. Speaking of the Twins, Miles Dwyer, the son of Patch. I wish I could find highlights again, man. I have one from TikTok in shorts, but his dad's a baller. Now, I also got to finish his career out, but I'm in the middle of coming off 2 years ago an MVP like season, but he's gone to like 3 or 4 All-Star games. Like, dude's legit. But Kevin Soriano is up. Oh, what a fucking moonshot. Holy shit. What up, Wildfire King Plays? How you doing, man? I appreciate you coming out on late night stream. I usually just do videos of the Nationals, but I figured, you know, slowly doing streams on the channel, helping, you know, get more interactive with y'all. Makes Kevin the killer, man. I don't want to predict the future, but I think potentially he might have. I hope he gets better overall. I mean, like, potential wise, he's only a B, and I've seen the depth chart, and the highest he gets is 85. I'm hoping he goes higher, and I know that's hard to do, but I don't know. If we get good, I feel like maybe he's an all-star. Maybe? No, not all-star. He definitely is already. Like, MVP candidate. Like, Silver Slugger type of guy. Like, one of the top-notch outfielders, hitters in the game. But I also just love Kevin, so I'm just very, very biased. But and our second overall pick, again, just shits the bed. One does great, the other shits the bed. I love it. I love it. I don't know why they always, like, when you sim, they just show the pitcher, and then just, if you hit a dinger, it's just a fucking nuke. Like, oh, Mackenzie Gore, and then it's just Kevin Soriano just hitting absolute bombs. Drew Gilbert, I didn't know he was actually a player. I had to double check. I was like, wait, is he really a guy from the Astros? And he was. Or he is. Yeah, he's solid. He's like 25, 75 overall. Him and Elijah Green have been doing numbers. Ooh, that's a beautiful single. I love that. Damn, 45 minutes in? Doesn't even feel like 45 minutes. Alright. Come on, Matt. I think I might sim some of the other games just to go a little bit quicker. Or just player lock. I should have just done at least 1 week if I was going to do full games like this, but it is what it is. Turn. No? Alright, I'll take it. Shout out the computer being stupid. Miles, he's probably going to be our leadoff guy because he has so much speed. He's like the quickest guy on the team, I would say. One of the, if not the quickest. Ooh. I thought for a second he did not catch it, but apparently he did. Now, Joey, I'm going to trade him. I know I moved him to first, and he's at 89 overall, but I've seen his what he does in the depth chart. That's fine. You usually don't. Yeah, like, I feel like for the most part, I have a general idea. Kevin, son of a... I mean, because it's really just pitching. Like center field, but I know who center field's going to be. Left field is Verdugo for now, but Milt Benjamin's just like, he's there. Son of a bitch. Soriano, we already know who he is. He's him. Like, Mackenzie Gore has looked really, really good. And I'm jinxing him. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Alright, well, let's get a guy going in the bullpen. Oh. Plesac is? Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll put him in there. Oh, you fucking dick. He didn't want the smoke. See, I am a big fan... Well, I mean, it makes sense, but I am a big fan of... Look at that. You made him pay. Made you look. Oh, never mind. That was an ultimate backfire by me. Oh, that was such a fail. Oh, man. I might have to clip that as just a short. Now Milt made you pay. Oh, my God. He's hitting phenomenal. That's the thing. Is like, could Milt maybe get called up? Yes. Is he going to? No. He's not going to be on the opening day roster. Because to me, Verdugo's there. If we're sucking ass again and I want to trade guys, I will absolutely, in a heartbeat, trade Verdugo and then call up Milt. But the thing is, Milt, he is 19 years old. There is no rush for him. I like that. All about the... If he hits home runs, man, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to credit you. All about the Benjamins, man. Blaze Jordan. That is a... Oh. I remember I had him in my Twins. No, Pirates. I might have had him for both. Either way, he was not good at all. He did not pan out the way... he was supposed to. I'm pretty sure he had like D potential at one point. Like he was bad. Damn it. Oh, alright. There we go. I trust you. Yeah. Good win, guys. Mackenzie Gore, 3 innings, no earned runs. Actually, that was his best performance. That's what I want to see from him. If he does that, he'll get a contract extension. Easily. All right. $14-9. Okay. What's the standings? Oh, we're 1 game back. Oh. Shit. All right. Does he? Oh, I'm gonna start Jay Gardner. Faulkner, no. Pena, yes. Benjamin, also yes. Chavez, no. Tyler Wade. Bucket. There we go. Alright. Cam Collier. So, I have thought about trading for him. But the thing is I've seen a couple of YouTubers trade for him, and I'm like, no, kind of don't want to go that route. I'm good. But Jay Gardner is the other, I would say, significant trade that we did in the offseason. From the Boston Red Sox, 19 years old. Solid stats, I believe, so far. Where is he? I think I might have passed him. There we go. Here he is. All right. So he's 1-1, 377, which isn't the worst. Game started. He has given up 20 hits, but double-digit strikeouts. His whip is really good. Plus, I mean, I know I'm not on the highest difficulty, but I pitch lights out with him, so that's a start. I feel like, yeah, cause like I've noticed slowly that I've signed some of the, like Zach Plesac. I know he's been signed by a couple of other, like, and then Clevenger, and it's like yeah, it's smart. Because, you know, they're really good at what they do, you know, GM-wise. But it's like, all right, I don't want to completely follow. Plus, he's a I don't know. Like, I'm kind of mad that the Reds traded for him. Because, like, he's a really good prospect. And it's like, we struck out Judge. Are you sure? I don't know. Some people might. Because even on the difficulty I'm at, I'm still sucking ass. So I don't know, man. I've gotten roasted in comments before of videos being like, "Oh, that wasn't a cool home run. You know, you hit her off of a computer." I don't care, man. A home run's a home run, regardless if it's computer with a friend. It's a home run, and when you do the bat flip, I'll never get tired of that. Never. Like, one of the first videos I posted, as it's a grounder, the first video was the show 21, where I don't know what game. It might have been like game 7, game 6, maybe. It was home against the Cubs, and we went into extras, and I hit a moonshot too often, like hit the foul pole, everything, to win the World Series. And you know, I don't care about views and stuff, but like this guy was like, "Oh, it's not that impressive." He's like, "It's against the computer." I'm like, it was a walk-off home run. In the World Series. Like, that, to me, it's a backyard scenario. Like, you know, when you play wiffle ball. That's a scenario that you dream of. Besides, like, maybe game 7, like. And I wish I still had it, because that Instagram account got hacked. But I literally did the live, because I was on vacation too. So I didn't have like all my equipment. So I literally was like holding it with my phone or like putting it on a table so then like you guys could see it because it was on a projector. Because it was in like my beach house's beta room. And like I went fucking nuts. Like I still have the video to this day on my phone because it's fucking awesome. I don't care, so that was my rant. Carlos Rendon, who no, I can't stand it, man. I'd even play with sweats. I played with like my brother, who wasn't even that good, and like I couldn't get a hit, I literally couldn't even get a hit off of a guy who didn't even understand the rules of baseball. And that's when I was like, yeah, no, I'm no longer doing, like, there's only a certain games that, no. Yeah, no, I respect online guys, because, like, I tried my park for 2K, and it was fucking terrible. Now, granted, I had dog shit Wi-Fi, but like it was bad to the point where like I think I might have to send you it. I literally still have like the screenshot of this kid getting mad at me for passing the ball. Like I forget, but like he was getting mad, like, yo, why you suck? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have good Wi-Fi. And then like I'm not even good. I have challenge players to game. I wish I had that. I remember the closest thing I had that is this is gonna be a double play. I had a chick. This is back when like I was in school, way before I met my wife. We were just hanging out in like my dorm room as James Paxton sucks ass. And this is back when I was like really into 2K. It's all about the Benjamins with this double. So she's like, oh, let's play video games. And I was like, oh, I play 2K. And, you know, I was trying to be nice, you know, take it easy. I think I was the Warriors. And this was like, I think, with KD or before KD? Twitch more regularly. Yeah, so I think it was like either the year that got KD or the year after. And I remember she paused the game because it was like 6-2. And she's like, oh, are you really trying? And I'm like, yeah, I am. And then she looked at me, she goes, I want you to play me like I'm one of your friends. And I look at her and I'm like, are you sure? She's like, play with me like I'm one of your bros, one of your guy friends. And I was like last time. Again, I was terrible like online. Chavez hits a beautiful ball. Pause. And I think I beat her with granted it's the Warriors, so like I take it with a grain of salt. And she was like Anthony Davis in the Pelicans. I think I beat her like 182 to like 6. And then I never heard from her again. And she got mad at me. She's like, well, you didn't have to go that hard. I was like, listen, you told me to play you like one of your boys, and I wasn't going to let up. So, but yeah, I mean, I also play, I had a Madden League with my brothers. It's not like I'm terrible. It's like those guys, especially my twin brother. No merch. No, I don't. I honestly, it's very funny because like I went to school to be an educator and to work with kids, but like for the most part, I show no mercy to kids. Cause I was a twin, but like I was the little brother, so like I was never shown no mercy. So it's like, I'm not showing you mercy. Like I remember I was like maybe 19, 20 years old. I might have been 21 at this point. But my little brother was like, oh, you're washed up. Like, because I used to play basketball, for those who don't know. I even have a highlight tape. I don't know. I thought about doing a video about that, like me reacting to it. But so then he was like, oh, and like he was getting into basketball and stuff, like he was. And he's like, oh, you're trash, you're washed up, like I can beat you, this and that. I'm like, I get like I haven't shot because of college, and with anxiety, I'm not a big fan of shooting in with a lot of people. Like to me, it's either in an empty gym or like 5-6 people. Otherwise, I don't hoop. And I literally was like, okay, like I was like, come on, let's go. And swear to God, I just toyed with him. And he's like, are we done? Are we done? Like I also take it that I was much taller than him. Way taller. Like I think he was maybe 5'10", and I'm 6'3", 6'4", with like 6'5" wingspan. So like, but still, like I was just mid-range. Like, and I don't shoot threes, but like I do now. But I'm more of a mid-range guy. Like 15, 20 feet. That's my sweet spot. And I hated posting up. I didn't mind it. It's just I never got the ball. So I learned to shoot 15, 20 feet to actually get the ball. But yeah, it was so bad where I got bored. And I was like, all right. And I'm a righty. I was like, all right, I'm going to start shooting left-handed. And it felt weird, but I was just nailing him. And he's like, what the hell? And I'd even shoot like, you know how you're supposed to shoot, like, oh, layups with your left hand and stuff. Like, nah, I didn't do that. But I was shooting like 10, 12 feet with my left hand, and it was going in. But yeah, no, I don't show mercy. Or like my nephew, who just turned 6. When he was little, he had a basketball hoop, and he would try to go, and I would block it. The thing was he was like 3 or 4, so like he thought it was funny for me blocking, so he would purposely let me block it. But yeah, and my brother would get mad, be like, oh, why'd you do that? I love posting up. I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind posting up. It was just annoying that like you would post up and you would barely get like anything. So, yeah, my dribbling's not great. Like, I don't think I could cross people up like, like a point guard, but, your boy could definitely, at least do moves. So since my high school team my senior year couldn't shoot threes for shit, a lot of teams ran 2-3 zone, and I was the baseline guy, and I hated that because I knew I was good enough to hit the free throw to elbow jump shot, because that was like my spots, especially the wings, like the elbows at the free throw line. Those were my cash. And plus, I was a good enough passer where like I could dish it, but no, my coach had me on the baseline. I still did good. Like, now I gotta send you my highlight, because I gotta explain more. because I don't know. For some reason, I struggled my junior year, and like it was basically my redshirt year because like the two centers ahead of me like were basically all league and went on to play college ball. And he was like, yeah, you're not gonna get playing time, so I was like, okay. And I was struggling with my jump shot. So he was like, hey, Tim Duncan learned how to use the bank shot. So literally my entire junior year from the wing, both wing spots were just learning how to do the bank shot. And it honestly helped. Because in that, in some of the highlights, like you saw me hit some of the bank shot. And like, I think it was to the point where like I was hitting bank shots as we're gonna do one more game and then kind of show the opening day, and I think call it a stream. I only played bowling. Bowling. I suck at bowling. I'll give you props for that, man. I don't know how you do that. I guess motherfuckers are just firing off. I'm going to give Milt one more shot. And then, yeah. I love you, Tyler Wade, but, like, nah. Oh, okay. Yeah, my dad's high school didn't have it either, so he played soccer. Apparently he got a bunch of red cards from what I heard. But yeah, no. So I only played basketball in high school from like 7th grade on. I used to play baseball. I wasn't the best hitter. I think because I was too impatient, and then I guess I would say I wore glasses too, and then, it helped with contacts. But yeah, it was more of like I was very impatient, as you can see from some of my swings with the Nationals. But I was a solid outfielder. Like, I didn't have the best arm in the outfield, but I was very good fundamentally. Like I track fly balls very well. I was always like, when kids tried to steal for like, because I was mostly like left or right field, I was always like, I always backed him up just in case, Oh, get out of here, baby. Get out of here. Get out. Oh, you dick. Yeah, I know my stepdad was really good at bowling. It's a tradition, unlike any other. Plunk in Altuve. If you're watching this and you're an Astros fan, I'm sorry, but boom. Go ahead, charge them out, I dare you. That's what I thought.
He's going.
Damn. I didn't realize he did that. Yeah. I love the strikeout looking, man. It's priceless. So, yeah, my nephew's T-ball game got canceled because of the rain. So I guess your boy can record at least some of season 3. I don't know how much, maybe an episode or two, but yeah, he's going to score. Kevin does not have the greatest arm. Hey man, you bowl better than me. I can barely fucking bowl like 120, 130. Just off, too. So I give you props for that, man. Now, Wii bowling, on the other hand, that's different. That is different. Now, I wasn't a pro, but I was pretty close. Wii bowling is my shit, man. I know it's a little bit off topic, but yeah. Now I really want to show you guys my highlight tape, or like just tweet it out. Just be like, boom, here you go. Come on, baby. At least give me a double. See, like if the wall, that would have been a home run, especially at Yankee Stadium. Oh, I feel like you're an animal with Wii bowling. I sucked at Wii baseball. Wii boxing was my shit. But that's because I literally would just go like that. To the point where like I was sweating and like I would just knock someone out in 30 seconds. Ooh. Get out, baby. Fuck yeah, let's go. Or probably the only other baseball game I was really good at. Or my, I'll tell you the highlight of my baseball career was one. I went 3 for 3, 3 singles. Like I couldn't hit. I don't know. I struggled as a youngster. I still do. Like where pitches go, where I would literally swing at everything because like I was so like excited to get a hit. Yeah, Wii boxing, man. Like I was a pro until I met Matt. I had to restart that one so many times, and I won after like 5, 6 times. Yeah, like I was just so excited as a kid, like with baseball. And then I was also afraid of the baseball because I got hit in the back once, and then my brother also got hit in the ribs, and like just he had a big old bruise on his ribs. This is when we were like 8 or 9, and he just like lost his breath for like a good couple of minutes, and that scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh no thanks. But yeah, the 3 for 3, 3 singles. I think that was my last year of playing baseball. I was like 12, 13. And I went Vladdy Guerrero. Like I had no batting gloves. Because my logic was, hey, I don't wear batting gloves for wiffle ball, and I do really well, so let me not try them. And I hit 3 singles just like up the middle. And I was like, oh, all right. I know. The logic doesn't make sense, but it clearly fucking worked. So, as we get a single, and then I hit a triple. I was in the newspaper for that, but then my first year of Little League, we were a brand new team, like Knights of Columbus. Ooh, perfect. And it was in the raw dog hitting. Yeah. Like, now thinking about it, like, I'm like, the logic makes no sense. Like, hey, batting, I don't know. I've always been superstitious like that. Like, I remember, the nuke. Like, I remember I was in basketball practice for Modified, and I wore, like, an arm sleeve to practice, and, like, I was doing terrible. So in my mind, I was like, hey, let me take off the arm sleeve. And then, like, I was back to normal. So in my mind, I was like, oh, I just, you know, not wear the arm sleeve. So now, I don't know. So, like, when I had that 3 for 3 game, I was like, wait, why didn't I do this before? Just no batting gloves. Now, granted, the team that I played was not very good, but still. I take it. Yeah, anyway, so it was the game before the championship game, first year of Little League. No, I loved gloves. That was the thing. The batting gloves, it was very nice. So, I was the 9-hitter because I think I barely hit like over 100. Mind you, I'm like 7, 8 years old, you know, first year from, you know, going from T-ball to this and that. So I think it was like top of the 9th or top of the 6th, as Milt Benjamin's going to get a double. So then I'm trying to think. So then I got walked, and then it was slowly, and you know, at that age, like pitchers are either on point or it takes forever because they literally just walk everyone. It's either they walk, hit someone, or somehow strike out. So I get walked, and I forget how, but I think everyone slowly walked, or I think like I forgot how I slowly moved, but I remember I was on third base, bases loaded. It was 2 outs. Mind you, like, you know, the dugout's going crazy, like, let's go, you know, rattling the cage, and I just remember my third base coach whispered in little 8-year-old's ear, "Hey, you hear the crack of the bat? You just run. You run home." He's like, "You don't look what's happening." He goes, "You just run." And I'm like, "Yes, sir." Finally, Omar gets a hit. So then I hear the crack of the bat, and I just run. I don't look anything. I slide. Next thing you know, because I knew they were going for home. And, like, I just saw the ball next to me on the ground, and then the umpire going, "He's safe." I got mobbed in the dugout, and then we went on to that was to tie the game, and then we went on to win that game and then the championship. So, and even though my brothers and my dad's like, "Oh, you sucked at baseball," I was like, "Yeah, well, if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't have a trophy, so you're welcome." Kind of who's the guy that double play? Is it Robert? I'm thinking of the guy that hit the big shots for the Spurs that literally is like a bench warmer but has like 7 rings. That's my moment. Like, I didn't do anything else, but I have that moment. It's drawing a blank. I did. That's the one thing I can pride myself on. I may have not been the greatest athlete or had the great all-stars, this and that, but I hustled. Yes, Robert Horry. There we go. Yeah, that was my Robert Horry moment. And then I love you, Kevin. I fucking love you, Kevin. Kevin, you're the man. You are the fucking man. So yeah, Robert Horry. And then basketball, I had a Dennis Rodman game, and I still remember it to this day because of I missed a free throw. So to paint the scene, as we're top 5, 10-2, absolutely raking the Astros. So I forget, I think it was like a game in December, maybe January. Mind you, my mom went to almost all of my games. She did not go to this game because my brother, he went on to play Division III football at Ithaca at Center. He was up in Rochester, which was like 30, 40 minutes away from my hometown, to receive like a football scholarship, like money and stuff, because like he helped, coach the junior league and all that. So my mom went up there. My dad couldn't be up there because he was the JV coach for basketball / like assistant. And I just remember we played Seneca Falls, where women's history was made, fun fact. like Susan B. Anthony, all that. So we were playing them, and just they were not good. I mean, I was also up against a like toothpick of like a freshman kid, but still, like, I remember we were slowly cruising through the game, whatnot, and like my buddy kept stats, and he was like, yeah, like you already have 10 rebounds at halftime. I was like, alright, cool, whatever. And then we won the game, and my coach, now mind you, my coach, if you know college basketball or basketball in general, John Beeline, he was like an assistant for John Beeline at Canisius. Because before he was at Michigan, then Cleveland, like the Cavaliers, he was at Canisius, which is a school in Buffalo. And he was like his assistant for years there. And then he basically got a job at Hobart, the local college, whatnot. Now he's the AD there. He brought baseball, fun fact, back from Hobart. Didn't have a program for years, and my coach brought it back. So basically, like, we ran everything John Beeline did. So, like, you know, if you look at Old Michigan, like the 1-3-1, we ran that. His offense, we ran that. So I watched a shit ton of Michigan games to be like, okay, this is how, like, the offense was run, this and that. So then I end up the game with 9 points because I missed the free throw, 18 rebounds, couple assists, couple of blocks. And my coach is like, he's like, I'm going to be honest with you. He's like, I've coached, you know, college. He's like, in some high school. He goes, I don't think I've ever seen someone. Ooh, beautiful double. You know what? Fuck it. We're going 3. He's absolutely going to get gunned. No, he's not. Kevin, the GOAT. But basically, he was like, yeah, you know, this is the best rebounding performance I've ever seen. And I think the newspaper interviewed me, and they were like, yeah, what are your thoughts on, like, you know, your performance? And I was like, oh, I was great. I was a stat stuffer, man. And I was like, yeah. I knew they cut it out, the part that I'm about to say, but I was like, yeah, I'm kind of mad I didn't get, you know, a double-double. And they were like, oh, why is that? And I was like, I was really upset I missed my free throw. Like, it was the one free throw I missed. I was like, I had a great game, but I was like, I'm mad. They're like, oh, you know, what else could you do? Oh, I absolutely got gunned. I was like, I wish I made my free throw. But, yeah, no, our team was terrible, but, like, we didn't score a lot, but I averaged like 6 points, six rebounds, a block, and like almost an assist per game. Couple double-doubles. But really, I didn't really get the ball that much, so. I mean, I've always wanted to score 20. I never scored 20 in my basketball career. Every time I've gotten close, I've missed a free throw. And it's been like 19 points. Like high school, I remember it was a Christmas tournament. And it was the best Christmas. I think it was the best 2-game stretch I've ever played. Like, I was just... And I knew it was going to be a day. Because when we were warming up at my school, I was just hitting, because, again, 2-3 zone, I was just hitting baseline jump shots. I was hitting 8 and 9 in a row. And I'm usually not a super cocky guy, like, but I literally said out loud, I was like, oh shit, I'm feeling it today. And I think I went and dropped like 18. And that game went into overtime. That fucking sucked. Because I usually get taken out. I only got one break, and it was at halftime. And it was like a 3-minute halftime. or less than that. And I'm usually not a guy who complains about being tired, and I'm somewhat in shape, but holy shit. I was to the point where I was like fucking dying. Like, the picture of Jimmy Butler in the bubble in the finals just like hanging over it? That was me. I was like, holy shit. This sucks. And then and I just remember this because it was an inner city school in Rochester where JV, and they were great group of kids and whatnot. I don't want to sound like an old man, but they were. But like JV always wore like the road set of jerseys, and varsity wore like the whole Royals football. And I just remember like, oh no. Okay, good. Way to recover. So then I just remember I was just, doing my thing, scoring this and that, and they just kept up. They're like, yo, this white boy can hoop. And like, I'm trying not to laugh. Like, I'm just, one of my teammates just shooting free throws, and like, they were like, yo, man, they're like, can you stop 33? Because I wore 33, because it was either that or 52. And some people are like, oh, you wore the high school number because of Kobe or Larry Bird. I was just like, no, I just didn't want to wear 52 as a number because that was the only other jersey that fit me. And 52's an ugly number for basketball. So, yeah, so then they were like, yo, can you stop him? And then, like, I think one of them called me, like, they just kept on calling me white boy. They're like, yo, white boy. They're like, yo, you could hoop, man. And I was like, yeah, I appreciate it, I don't know. It was very funny, though. But I did not get all tournament, because it was like only 4 teams, 2 games. But, yeah, I did not get all tournament team after I dropped 18 and 19. Or 19 and 18. There we go. I flip-flopped them. But that's the hoop. That's my hooping story. Now I really wanna, like, I don't want to sound like cocky, but I don't know. Maybe not cocky. More like, I don't want to brag, but like I feel like I should send at least U-State my high school. It's not a good mixtape at all. I wore 6, 10, 13, and 41 in my sports career. So I wore 2 and 15 for my favorite athletes, Derek Jeter and Carmelo. Even though Melo was like a Nick. Slowly, but I was like 15 still. I wore 6 in-house for Boys and Girls Club basketball. Just because, like, I didn't even know, and that was back when like LeBron was there, so like people were like, oh, because of LeBron. I was like, nah, like it was just 6. I think I wore 5 once for Little League too. Like I wore 5. I know on JV we had 2 different roads, like set of jerseys. So like road, some like had different numbers. So on the road I was 42, and then at home I was 15. Ooh, make a diving play. Ooh. Oh, fuck. So fun fact, I know this is also random, but on JV I was called Young Dirk. They called me like Baby Dirk. Like one of the kids. Like, and I was like, why you call me that? And he's like, cause he goes, you're tall and you're white. He's like, you're not the most athletic, but he's like, you just have a fucking sweet jump shot. Plus, I used to be able to do like the Dirk fade. My coach hated it, but like I could do it here and there. Like instead of posting up, I would post and then do like the Dirk fade. Or like the the King, dream shake and then the fadeaway. Or the Kobe, like boom, boom, and then fade. Yeah, no, he hated that. Yeah. Well, he had nicknames for everyone. Like, my buddy, who's like a 5'10" white point guard, he called him Norris Cole. Because, like, he could knock down threes. And that's still his nickname to this day. We just call him Norris. Mind you, he's very white. Like, his name is Michael King. Funny enough, he's not a Yankees fan. He's actually a Red Sox fan. So whenever I see Michael King get tweeted, I tag him and I'm like, yo, Mike, you're killing it, man. So there's that. Trying to think. Yeah, they called me Young Dirk. Or Baby Dirk. One of the two. For a while, that was my nickname on Twitter. And not gonna lie, let it. Yeah, they called him Norris Cole, and it's even funnier that like me and my brother, like he is in my phone legitimately as Norris, and like I call him Norris. I don't know. I wish the Young Dirk nickname stuck, because after that, like, literally everyone called me Jay. Because, like, my brother's name was Jake, because, twins, and, like, they just called me Jay, and I'm like, man, that's not original. Like, it's literally just the first letter of my name. And I get, you can't force a nickname, but it's like, come on, man, like, think of something original. Like, my dad was named Corn Dog because he was the shape of a corn dog. That's what his high school buddies like. Ooh, what a great way to end spring training. We'll check out the stats. I guess move guys as well. I didn't realize we've been going for a while. Yeah, 3 for 5. Andrew Hudson, man, he had an impressive outing. Milt Benjamin did pretty well. Alex Verdugo. We got a couple of highlights from the stream to definitely. Spring training has come to an end. All right. The Braves. All right, I'm going to check out the schedule real quick. Sorry. So we do face the Braves at home this year to start off. All right, I'm trying to think of series to potentially do. So definitely one of the games in Detroit. Definitely one of the games in Miami. And then I kind of want to do Philly. And depending on if we face Shohei, one of these games against Pittsburgh. And then definitely this 3-game series against the Mets. Because of Juan Soto. Probably against Texas. And then Houston as well. Again, Mets series as well. Probably one of the Yankees games as well, because they're just my team. Love the Yanks. The Reds for your boy, for State. I'll play a couple of games of the Reds. Definitely Toronto. And then probably Milwaukee, Boston, definitely Arizona, and the Orioles games too. Yeah, you gotta go. PNC's a great ballpark. I went there a couple of years ago. Because I also want to kind of do the DMV rivalry with Baltimore, Washington. Kind of want to get that going. But as of right now, like the series rivals, I would say New York. Because they have Juan Soto, and I want to, well, sort of, like, at least gameplay-wise, like, for episodes, like, okay, like, I want to show some, mostly the Mets, but, like, I'm also trying to show other ballparks, like, okay, like, one game in Arizona, whether it's a player lock game or not, Colorado, like St. Louis. I definitely want to like show parts of the Orioles series. Wrigley, can't go wrong with Wrigley. You know, shit like that. Like I always play against the Yankees. So, all right. So we're gonna look at the starting opening day roster. So we got Eric Lauer, Mackenzie Gore, Zach Plesac, Dylan Lesko, Andrew Hudson, and James Paxton, with Jay Gardner, Noah Schultz, Quentin Chambers, who we traded for off stream, which I can show, Tink, Jake Bennett, Blake Tidwell, and a couple of other guys. And then relief, Clark Schmidt, Jordan Hicks, Aaron Ashby, Lauren Hernandez, Danny Turner, and then Jared Booker, one of our top prospects, is down in AAA. Douglas Bright, who we drafted last year, AA. You know, a couple of solid guys in AA, AAA. I mean, AA, single A. Jose Murillo probably won't be our closer, but we're going to see how he does. Kerbert, we're going to move him up to AA at least. Kerbert and Mejia are going to be our major league catchers. Edgar is going to be AAA along with Israel Pineda. Joey, he is probably going to get traded because I will show you depth chart as well to end the stream. Then Michael Chavez as well. And then Robert Faulkner, the number 2 overall pick in last year's draft, season 2. Look at how bad his fielding is. 46. Like, he has a terrible arm. Great bat. Okay vision. Like, ugh. Frustrates me. So then Miles Dwyer, Tyler Wade, and Tony Kemp are going to be starting, but Tony Kemp can basically play the outfield. Tyler Wade can play literally everything but like first base and catching, which is fucking awesome. And then Miles Dwyer, which last year he got hurt with a broken forearm, I believe, so he cut his rookie season short. But he absolutely was a tear. If he can stay healthy, I think he could be a Rookie of the Year candidate without a doubt. And then Kendall, we'll bring Cam Bridges down to Class A. And then we're only having one guy for third base. Dude, Tyler Wade is he's my favorite utility guy. Alright, so I don't think we need, I don't want to cut you. Fuck it, I'll cut you. I'll also cut you as well. So Tyler Whittaker, Brady House are going to be battling it out. I don't know. I might trade one of them. I'm leaning towards Brady because of his stats, and then also like he can only play shortstop. Like Tyler Whittaker, he may not be great, but like he can literally play other positions, which in my mind is going to you add more value to my team if you can play multiple positions. Like if you can do shortstop in the outfield, I'm not going to trade you because you could be a utility guy. Omar Pena, hopefully spring training is not an indication what he will do in the regular season. Shortstop. Now this is interesting. So I'm going to put you down in AA. But Damon Cannon, the second round pick from 2 years ago, is going to be in AAA. And then Eric Brown Jr., who we traded for last year, is going to be there for now. But Matt Lehman could also possibly be up for Rookie of the Year because those are his numbers before he got hurt. And we couldn't trade for him, so I'm excited for him as well. Alex Verdugo will be... I'm going to move you down to AA. Alex Verdugo will be the left fielder. And then Milt Benjamin. I didn't realize he had a cannon. But as much as I want him to be up here, he is only 19 years old. If he gets better and Verdugo is struggling and we're, not a playoff contender, I will absolutely call him up. But for me, my goal for him is to just kill it down in Rochester. I do got some studs, man. It's slowly coming together. Some people are like, it's slowly coming together. I love it. Sean Drew, the guy who we had for 2 years, he was Rookie of the Year runner-up in 2023. We're keeping him down there for now. I like him, good guy. But yeah, no, Milt, Jay Gardner, Jared Booker, those guys, I want them to develop in Rochester. They're all young. Jay Gardner and Milt are only 19. Booker's like 20. We don't need to rush them. Obviously, if shit happens, so be it. But to me, Milt is the one guy I want to keep down there for as long as possible. And Gardner. Because our bullpen's not that strong. If Booker gets thrown into it, so be it. But to me, Gardner and Benjamin, I want them to be year-long AAA guys. Keep them down there as long as we need them to. Unless we suck shit, then I'll think about it. So then Drew Gilbert beat out Elijah Green and Austin Meadows, which I'm completely okay with. That's his whole role, is to be the utility guy. And though Elijah Green has put up some pretty solid numbers, he is only 21, I want him to develop more down in Rochester. And I think that's going to benefit him a lot. Though he is going to get paid a little bit more because, he was up a little bit quicker than expected. But to me, he's a guy that I want to develop as well. And then AJ Pollock, and then the man, the myth, the legend himself, the killer, Kevin Soriano in right field. All right, we can do the lineups and then rotations, and then I'm going to call it a stream. So, fuck Tyler Wade, Miles Dwyer, boom, boom, Miles Dwyer, Soriano. I think I'm going to put Verdugo there. Pena, yeah, I like that. Okay, so then Verdugo will be there. Pena, Wade. I kind of like Dwyer, and then Dwyer, boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then I'm okay putting, is Kemp? No, he can only do that. Okay. Verdugo, Dwyer. I'm okay putting Tyler Wade in this one. Pollock, Verdugo, and then we could put Meadows in. I don't, kind of switch it up a little bit. Okay. Pitching rotation: Lauer, McKenzie, Plesac, Lesko, Hudson, with Paxton, Hernandez, Turner, Ashby, Hicks, Jose. Yeah, with Schmidt, I can do that. And then I want to make sure pitching rotation. Okay, he's the number one guy. I kind of want Blake to be over Jake Bennett. And then lineups. No, you are hitting cleanup, my guy. No, we'll do Eric. I do not care. Eric. Oh. You were batting cleanup. You were batting third. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a great season. I probably will talk about it more in the first episode, but oh shit, let's look at top prospects real quick. I don't know why Velopi is 76 and he's still chilling in AAA. Jackson, he's a pretty good guy. Johnny, he's in AA. Cam, I don't know. He might be a guy on my radar. Jackson, Jamison Luke, Johnny Braun, Ryan Watson. Milt Benjamin's a top 10 prospect in all of baseball. He's 9. Jay Gardner, he's 13. Lexus, I'm a little bit interested in him. I thought about trading for him. But or Bob Sherry, I thought he seems okay. Edgar, 38. I'm trying to see. All right, so not too bad. 3 of top 50. We got 2 in the top 15, 1 top 5. No, top 10. But yeah, so we face Spencer Strider, and then Kyle Wright, and then Marcus Stroman, and then I don't know how to say that, so good luck with that. I don't know. I've also thought that I might potentially do like focus on one pitcher, like do mostly like Andrew Hudson starts or something, but who knows. But all right, we're ranked 21st, 3rd contact, 24th power, 26th speed, 29th defense, and 21st speed. But that will probably do it for the stream. Season 2 is officially in the books. Season 3 will probably be dropping sometime next week, video-wise. Let me know what you guys think our record's going to be. I don't know. I think we're going to be fighting for a wild card spot because the Braves and the Mets, I think, are the top 2 dogs, and then the Phillies are kind of there. You can always switch it up. What do you mean by that? Always switch it up. I don't know. But yeah, and I guess I'll say it now as well. Probably season 3 might go a little bit slower, but definitely after season 3, the Nationals videos aren't gonna come out as quickly, because slowly but surely I want to do other content, and also it's gonna get into football season, so I kind of may focus some weekends just doing my football content, so then it's out there. So season 3 might be a little bit slower, or like it might go really quick, and then some points it's like, okay, really slow, switch up how you showcase the content. Yeah, I always try to think, like, I think I might do more player lock games, man. Or like I player lock a guy within a series or something. I know I got to do more player lock with pitchers. Like I think I might do a couple with Andrew, and definitely Jay down in AAA. Because we're slowly starting, like, in terms of our team. Because like I think the first couple of years, like it was mostly just AAA we showed. Because like. But now all of our guys are slowly coming up, so our farm system is not as crazy. And I would show like AAA, AA playoffs, but we haven't made it, so it's like, but yeah, definitely a lot more like player lock games, for sure. Like probably I don't know. I'm thinking opening day might just be like the entire game, maybe. Or like how I usually do it, where I just show here and there, show some batters, show the pit, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I definitely want to do a lot more player lock games. I feel like that'll make the games go quicker and you guys can enjoy it more. If you want to be like, oh, well, show, like, I don't know, for example, like a Mackenzie Gore player lock game, like I can do that. Or if you want to see Kevin Soriano, or you want to see like Omar Pena, you guys can let me know. I'll more than gladly. Or, say like for a week or two, like we just spend looking at the farm system, like, all right, Milt Benjamin gets locked for a series, or we player lock on Jake Gardner's start, or stuff like that. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, but also I do want to go a little bit quick, because I do know once it's slowly the summer turning into football weather, then baseball's going to be slowly dying in terms of content. This is still going to be like the main series of the channel, but I also understand that I have some ideas for football ideas, so I want to at least get one more season in, so then we have another draft, hopefully get a once in a generation guy, and then we go from there. But yeah, I mean, I didn't realize like it's 11:30. I know I'm kind of rambling, but it's been a long week for me. I guess we'll look at team rankings, I guess. Well, it doesn't matter because we're all 0, but I'm trying to, so you guys don't see anything else. We'll look at contracts. Fuck it. You guys can stare at that. So our manager, Johnny Stewart, has 1 year left. We did improve. We do have $57 million in available budget, which is kind of crazy. But I think we also spent a shit ton on the scouts as well. Yeah, I forgot. So, all right, we'll look. Yeah, there you go. We'll look at that. Hang it up there. Yeah, no, I will. So that's just our records. We did improve a little bit. I'm assuming we're gonna have a top 10 pick. I don't know, but yeah, it's been a long week. And to wrap it up, I do appreciate the support. Do appreciate a lot. And you guys are awesome. And I hope you guys will like season 3. I'm very excited for season 3. And just be on the lookout for Monday, maybe Wednesday, for season 3 opener. And then let me know if you guys want me to stream some gameplay action, that maybe some over Memorial Weekend. Let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. You guys have a good one. If you're new, drop a like, subscribe. I also do have a Twitch as well. I'm trying to stream on there more. And then I also have another channel, which I gotta do the link in the description, but it's basically gonna be where I put my Twitch streams. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Peace.